Cardinals hosting the Twins, and the Twins are minus 120 on the money line. The Cardinals are plus 100. Over under 8.5 runs. The Twins, laying a run and a half on the run line, are plus 140, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win by at least 2 runs. And the Cardinals, getting a run and a half on the run line, are minus 160, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you'd win. They lose by 1, you win. Lopez pitched twice with the Marlins last year against the Cardinals. 7 shutout innings. They won that game 5-0 in Miami, and he struck out 9. 5 innings, 5 runs, 5 earned. They lost that game 9-0. That was in St. Louis, and he struck out 5. Now, so far this year, the Twins are 5-5 as a team in his last 10 appearances. He's averaging 6 innings pitched and 7.9 strikeouts per game in his last 10 games. In his last 5, they've lost his last 2. They are 3-2 in his last 5 appearances. He's averaging 6 1/3 innings pitched with a 2.4 ERA. He struck out 2 batters. He had 2 earned runs and struck out 8, 2 earned runs and struck out 7. Then this was the awful outing, 7 earned runs and struck out 7. No earned runs and struck out 12, 1 earned run and struck out 6. So really just one bad outing, and if you take that away, he's been giving up 2 runs or less in his last 5 outings. Now, the Cardinals haven't necessarily announced officially who they're throwing today. I've seen Flaherty and I've seen McCullers. Neither one of those pitchers pitched against the Twins last year. So we're going to do it for both of them just in case they decide to go back to Flaherty from McCullers. The Cardinals are 2-8 as a team in his last 10 appearances. That's McCullers. He's averaging 5 innings pitched and 2.7 strikeouts per game in his last 10. And if it's Flaherty, the Cardinals are 7-3 in his last 10. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched and 5.2 strikeouts per game in those games. So head-to-head, the home team is 6-4. The Twins are 6-4 against the Cardinals in their last 10. The favorite is 6-4 on the money line. The favorite winning these games by 2 runs or more, laying a run and a half, is also 6-4. There have been no 1-run games in their last 10 meetings, so if it's the favorite or the underdog, they're winning the games by at least 2 runs. The over has hit in their last 2 games. The over is 5-4-1, and the over 8.5 runs specifically is 6-4 in their last 10 meetings. The last time they played against each other was a 3-game set in St. Louis in 2021. The Cardinals took 2 out of 3, winning 5-1, losing 8-1, and then winning 7-3. The Twins, when this beautiful thing decides that it wants to load for me, are 4-6 in their last 10. They're on a 5-game losing streak. The over is 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. They lost to the Mariners 8-7, then got swept in a 3-game series by the Royals 8-5, 10-7, and 2-1. For the Cardinals, they are 3-7 in their last 10. They had a 4-game set with the Cubs, winning 1 out of those games. They are 1-3 in their last 4. The under has hit in their last 3 games, and the under is 5-4-1 in their last 10. They lost 10-3, 3-2, and 5-1 to the Cubs, and then they beat the Cubs 3-0. Now, to me, whenever I do these videos, it's based off of whatever picture you see posted above me. If it is McCullers, Twins with the money line, Twins laying the runs, and I'm going to go over. If it's Flaherty, I would flip the other way and take the Cardinals because I think getting Flaherty with the way that he's been pitching lately would be great as a home underdog. But that's why the Twins are the favorite in this one. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut and please bet responsibly.